emails, and this is too late. We're already the fifth week in. And that goes against policies on federal law.
So either way, whether we have a good case or not, because of federal law, we're screwed.
Yeah, she's protected by those federals.
That's the biggest piece of this, though. Even if she sees our case and says, do y'all know the exact? We need to figure out what the exact number of hours. Because, like, even if we present a teacher's note and all of this, that does nothing.
And also, when you, like, it all goes down to federal aid. So when you physically, like, fail a course or something, if you show that you went into the course and can't handle it and you fail it, sometimes that conflicts with federal aids and things like that.
The school.
Yeah, of the school.
Oh, that makes sense. So if we were to all join these courses late, not do well, fail, yeah, the school loses money.
Exactly.
That's what it comes down to.
And yes, and
so can I reach out to financial aid and tell them to put me in the fucking court? Like, who needs to be called? Because if it's a federal aid, if I present my situation to federal aid, can they email her? There's someone in that office who can email her with this justification if I present my case. Because I can easily go in there and say that this is the reasoning, this is what's going on, this is what they're saying, this is what they're telling students. It all comes down to the aid. It's like if I present that and have somebody on the board of them, because I'm going to boards at this point. Like, if I need my classes. I have a full-time job lined up, and I know some people are missing.
I'm trying to present these cases to the board of trustees too.
Your mom did?
I just gave her all the emails. She was planning to do it. But now that I'm hearing that a lot of people are dealing with certain things, this is a stronger case if we express it unitedly.
Well, I mean, for sure, like, do we need to...
Wait, what did you say about... You said something earlier. Oh, about... Okay, wait, you can continue. I'm going to think about what you said. I'm trying to, like, fuck. Oh, no, the woman, the 10 million, the woman. Yeah, tell him that.
Yeah, Loida Lewis, who is the wife of her late husband, Reginald Lewis, who was the first Black billionaire. She donated $10 million in just this December to Howard University. She emailed the provost, the real provost, and asked. She said, "This is my good friend Tanika in-law. Her daughter is experiencing some issues with registration. Can you please help her?" And the provost saw all of that. She don't care.
So wait. So you're saying
the interim provost, because this woman right now, she's just here for this semester. She saw that Loida Lewis emailed that man,
right,
who's on leave, sabbatical leave. She emailed him, "Can you please help?" And that woman most likely saw these things. She doesn't care.
So
Mom brought it up to her too.
She don't care. So correct me if I'm wrong. You're saying that the person that So you are saying that the person who donated a lot of mad money to the school, did they recently donate, or are you saying like they donated in the past?
Yeah, they donated in just December.
Okay. And you're saying a couple months ago. And they're like the grandfather of that? Like they're like the grandson or daughter of that?
She's the wife. She's the wife who donated $10 million to the school. So, if you look up Loida Lewis, it shows that she's the of Reginald Lewis, who was the first Black billionaire in history. He died, but she has all that money. She donated it to our school.
Right. And then you said, and then they emailed who and said what again?
She emailed the provost, the real provost of Howard, saying, "Can you help? This is my good friend, she wants the introduction and told the situation to him, and he said he's on sabbatical leave.
What situation was she referring to? Yours?
Back at my uncle died, and I need these classes.
Oh, so this is like a family, like friend type thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I understand.
She emailed for help, and the part about it is that because she's our good friend, she's donating to the school. Well, she introduced us as her good friend. She donated to the school to help students like us.
See?
And they're going against that. Your job is to help students like us. You're getting all this money, and you're not helping us.
Man, they're for sure going against that because, like,
yeah.
Again, I can
it comes down to federal. I get it now. Okay, thank you for. Well, you just revealed so much. I hope you know.
Yeah,
they lose money if we fail. I've already cost them money with the classes I failed, essentially. And they're like, girl, they're going to cost me another dime. Now I get it.
But she's on alert right now because a lot of people are upset about it, and she's aware of that. And usually they say when provosts are getting backlash, they become defensive.
Oh yeah, that's what ChatGPT told me too.
Yeah.
I told ChatGPT my whole case. They're like, okay,
yeah, no, I know too much about these things because when she brought up policy specifically, I was like, okay, so she's protected by that.
Okay, but I think what's so like ignorant about all this is like I understand the legalities and the specific nuances to how this works. But you're not factoring something so simplistically easy. There was a snowstorm. There was a snowstorm, and we needed another week. Like, simple as that. You saw people still add up.
Like, I joined courses weeks late last semester. I did the same thing last semester. So
you did? You got in?
Yeah, I did it last semester.
Okay, wait.
Well, damn.
Now I'm actually good. So you joined classes after the ad job last semester.
Mm-hmm.
And you got it because it was the other provost, I'm assuming.
Yeah, that was the other provost. Because this one is in after last semester.
Did you mention that though? How last semester you were able to do it after that semester you saw classes?
I didn't mention it specifically because these are. No. Listen. Because there are rules and regulations and policy, and she's protected by that. Just because the school did it last semester doesn't mean that they're allowed to do it.
Oh, so in other words, you were like, I'm not trying to out myself.
Yeah, I can't out myself, and I can't out staff members who are protect me and trying to help me.
Yeah. Because
then she's going to
look into it. Yeah, that's what you don't need her looking into especially for me right now.
Yeah, they're all scared. They're all scared of her. That's why they're trying to tell me this. And I was wondering why y'all all scared. Then I went to her, and I'm like, the big bad wolf. Okay.
For me, like, man, like, I don't know why, but it's like at this point, like, I am kind of personally just also taking my own accountability onto it. I'm just like, damn, like, if I really just was on my stuff right here, this wouldn't have been a problem.
Yeah, that's how I feel too. I didn't know because the school had been helping us for so long. I thought, we were coddled for so long that now, like, that this is happening. I'm like, dang, I should have really like been on my P's and Q's up until now.
Like, yeah, like, and even just when ad drops, like when I got into the school. Again, like, I'm just worried about, like, okay, let me get into this class. Let me do this. Let me do that. But, like, I wasn't worried. Like, I was taking it day by day instead of thinking about the full picture. And even during the week of the snowstorm, like, just before that, like, I was telling her, I'm a student ambassador, so I literally, like, work, like, with the Solution Hub and stuff like that. And we were helping other cases. And, like, that, like, reminded me, like, oh, like, I should really make sure that, like, I'm in the clear. And I eventually did. But like I said, it was just a week, I guess, in a way too late, because little did we know that a whole snowstorm would happen. But if I would have done it from the jump, because there has been years, there's been semesters where like I've done it as soon as I got back because I've been anxious about it. But it's
And
because,
because
but it,
because they've extended the ad drop period, under
3
the
weeks.
under the other provost, like he gave these leeways to us, and now she's trying to like deny everything, and then Celine Sullivan or whatever, he talking about some, oh, that's the problem with the staff members. This is why we're cracking down on this now, because there was too much leeway.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I've been noticing that
I'm like,
a lot.
you doing all this under an interim provost.
I feel like they've been doing that a lot recently. Like I can't figure out, like, it'll come to me as you guys start talking. But like, there's something else that happened this year that like they became really strict on, because I feel like they made exceptions in the past, and they're just like trying to like say like, nah, we don't do that no more.
Oh yeah.
Like
especially with like lifting holds and stuff.
Yeah. Oh no, that's actually what it was. In the past, you used to be able
Mr.
to.
Griggs got in a lot of trouble. His job was about to be on the line.
Used to lift holds. Used to be able to bring monies down, and now they're like, yeah, we don't do that no more. It has to be underneath 5,000, bare minimum.
I know they got a lot because they would just lift a hold for any reason, like no reason.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay.
What? But the thing is, people are still getting holds lifted this year. It was just that there could be no like. It had to be done under the table. So the issues people are emailing. There's too much of a trace.
Yeah.
And then like also, I just remembered, like, do you remember whenever we first got back to the school, and it was like that whole fuss of like, oh my God, I got this balance on my account, like like why can't I come in? Like,
yeah.
When that happened, coming into the fall, that was whenever they were kind of starting to crack down, and then I found out through the bursar's office. What happened is there used to be a threshold that wasn't that was like more lenient. So let's just say that you were going to school your sophomore year, and then you made your money, like they're like, hey, instead of the full amount, you can get your money to this amount and we'll make it happen. They would do that, and then you're supposed to pay it back. But then because it's not on our balance or something like that, we never went out our way to be like, okay, let me handle this, We just kept it pushing. So because of that, it then, what happened is at the starting of this year, they did this thing set up where it's like everybody was just like, where everybody was kind of like, what's the word? Where everyone was like charged with the straight amount. So also, that's also what happened. Going from Bison Web to Bison Hub, there was like a payment plan option that also happened for old bills that didn't transfer over. So basically, when they created Bison Hub and then this new like leadership, they went out their way to kind of just clean slate any old discrepancies that would happen. So they're like, hey, this is the bill for how it is. So a lot of people looked at their balance before and was like, oh, I thought it had X, Y, and Z, and now all this before I have to start the school. Like, that's insane. And that kept happening. So that's kind of...
The thing about this that you need to understand is that she's protected. That's the biggest piece that she keeps saying is she is protected. So everything she's doing, we can't find a loophole in what she's doing, because she's already checked a million times to make sure that, like she said, she told her mom, go ahead and go to the media. Because she knows even if it gets routed to the media, she is protected. Because she is doing exactly what she's supposed to be doing.
Yeah. I feel like...
This is where it gets interesting, though. Why can't you take the courses somewhere else? Both of you, actually. You both earn the means to take classes somewhere else. Especially you. You can take contortional credit as a senior. Because you're enrolled in 5 classes, that means you can take 5 classes at another DC school. Or you can take up to 5 classes at another DC school and get the credit. Right now, and then graduating on time.
My problem is with me, I'm not enrolled in anything. So like, it's like if this don't work, like I'm really done. Like I really gotta go. And that's what makes it kind of hard, cause like, and that's what I'm saying. Like if I were to have known, like I remember I found out this during the snowstorm, and then I technically had like that weekend to like kind of clear things up, and if
people's stories make me feel like I'm entitled.
Nah, I mean, no, you're fine. We all got our own struggles and stuff, so it doesn't matter. But I I didn't know until the weekend that like this was like
Yeah.
like if I would have known then what I knew now, I would have
Yeah.
moved differently. Like even like obviously throughout the whole thing, obviously like I would have moved differently, but like specifically like the very day that I found out technically there was still a chance, and at that point I was still trying to like contact
Yeah.
like anybody or whatever. Instead, like I just wish somebody would have told me, nah, ad drop is done now, but there's a way that you could do X, Y, and Z at this time and blah blah blah. But I was still kind of, you know,
Yeah.
carefree
Yeah.
about it.
They weren't being direct. They were being direct.
I didn't know that there was a change in staff and all these other things. Nobody made us aware. So
But
now it's like, you got stuff going on at home, and you're dealing with all these things, and you weren't aware of these things, and so now you're screwed.
I'm not gonna lie, what it really is like they're cleaning up.
Yeah.
They're trying to do a cleanup, and we just so happen to get caught up in the trash, bro. Like that's all it is. Like we wouldn't even care honestly if it wasn't us. Like it's
Yeah.
it's literally like they're trying to help this school. Unfortunately, we came when they were doing these exceptions to the rules, and it's really a problem beyond us. It's like y'all trying to clean things up, but this should never been a problem. And we just so happen again. We just got caught up in the trash, man, and it's horrible. Even
Why are you doing it in the middle of an academic school year?
right, bro. Like you should have been doing this when it was in the fall. Like I mean over the summer. Like when all the big hoopla happened in general this summer. I feel like they should have kept it going. And then even I don't know, cause for me like I said, I'm at the point where I really am just taking like personal accountability of like, damn, like something so simple like there could have been a way, like even like if you want to go all the way back to October and stuff like that, sure. But even like Christmas break, I could have been thinking about like how specific, like, oh, let me really get this thing in. But I'm not gonna lie, it's because of I've dealt with it before, and I figured out like I figured out Howard can, do this and they can do that. Like I started to make small exceptions, like I just became more like lackadaisical about it. And now it's like, dang, I'm at a point, because even then, regardless, even if it was February 1st, it wasn't January 31st. So it was too late to them. So, but even then, it's like, it was too late to them. But the reality is, like, it was like less than a couple hours ago. Like, it was like still in the wear. But
yeah, if they would have even have extended the ad drop period another couple of days or something.
That's what I'm saying. But for some reason, they chose then to make the hard deadline. They said we're gonna have to do it then. And to me, that's just crazy, because it just affects everything else. It really does affect everything else. There's nothing you can really do no more.
Yeah, it really does. I think that.
And it made it worse is I just made a payment. Like I just had a crazy payment made, and technically,
I'm about to dispute the charge.
And technically, I can't have it come back, because then they're gonna say you're paying for a semester that already happened, so we do need the money. So like they can't like they can't be like, oh, like no, take it back. This wasn't the right payment. Like it technically was a due payment. So therefore, I just kind of, just. I don't know, bro. This is just stupid to me. This is dumb.
I don't understand. Like, they're talking about it's a financial thing. Like, I've been updated on all my financials, all of these things, and I just want to graduate. Like, it meant a lot to me after my uncle died to graduate, because he was very happy about these things. My mom was the first person in her family to even go to college to begin with. So it means a lot to my family in general for me to walk across that stage, because we made it now to where we are, but based off of where my background family comes from, we didn't have all these resources beforehand. So this commencement thing is symbolic to a lot of people, and you're fucking us over. Like, this is crazy.
It's I like it's weird. I was literally in the A building, like I said. Then y'all called. I just got like done talking to the I couldn't even talk to the VP. It was like the secretary or whatever, and he told me, you know, like I was making small talk with her and I was writing some stuff down or whatever, and then she told me she can send this off to the assistant that's in the room, and then they'll try to get back with me as soon as possible. Then that's whenever I got the call, and like I don't know, it's a little demotivating to know that you talk to the main person in charge, and they were like, "Nah, I can't even do this for real." Like, honestly.
Yeah, it's specifically her. She's a bitch. She
like,
is a bitch.
And like, I understand. Like, bruh, damn. Like, I just.
Yeah.
Damn. I'm just really kind of. This sucks.
I know.
This sucks. Cause like even, like I don't know. Even now. I guess my only option is I was going to email this one letter to
well, we get that woman. You need to get that woman fired. So,
but it's like we can't realistically do that within the week.
No,
because she's, like you said, she's protected.
Right. By the time we get her fired, like, bruh, like
by
the time we get her fired, the yard's gonna be full of graduation chairs. Like, it doesn't like niggas are already gonna, you know, be gone and be done. So it's like. Midterms are literally already starting. People are getting ready for spring break. It's like it's really transitioning to the next phase of the year, you know, and it's crazy to say, but that's just the truth, and it's like crazy.
Yeah, that's why this is definitely crazy.
Boy, I appreciate.
I was even willing to sacrifice. I don't even have any plans for spring break. I would work throughout all spring break.
Literally, like what?
Bro, yes, bro. Trust me. I mean, like I've been going to every class and stuff, but I was willing to catch up on the little things, because I'm not gonna lie, because I've been going to every class. There's like been a Canvas or two that I've like not been, like I haven't been in Canvas because I'm not in class, like, you know, like a register. So there's like some homework that like technically I needed to still do and stuff like that, and like that was all going to get done the quickest as possible, and I definitely was going to take spring break to handle it too. So it's just man, this is like shame on me for real. Shame on me, shame on the school.
And I'm like, honestly, shame on me. Like I'm not even because my biggest thing is this. I'm not gonna lie, my issue is that I took this prerequisite somewhere else. I could have just took the prereq at Howard last semester. Like I said, I was nannying last semester in the course that I was in. So like I took the class I did the prereq for, I was literally enrolled, and if I would have just worked around my schedule and just did at least enough to pass the class, I would have never had to go to my advisor to, you know, like to be in the course. And like I made it hard on myself.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And I hate to have that, like I would love to have that reflection while I'm also still in the class, but
Really?
it's just like I know at the end of the day, like
and yeah, that was kind of a slap in the face of what she did to me, because I maintained a 3.4 GPA up until that one semester, and she's like, "Oh, your grades don't reflect that. You can handle it." I'm like,
well, also I don't know why she said that if she already knew that she wasn't gonna let you. Like that's kind of like it's kind of like false hope. Either she was bluffing and like there actually was a way, or she was really just doing things.
She just
like
because there is a way. There's always a way. It's up to the provost, and it always says that it's up to the provost herself.
Well, if it's still up to the provost, I don't mind talking to the woman. She gonna have to tell me no to my face, like just like you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. Tell me no to my face. I'm done with these emails to work through a bunch of third
parties. What I specifically did not like, because when I spoke to her, then I was like, okay, policy, da 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 da. But what I didn't like was how us students were not told these things. We were just given a runaround all the time.
Right.
Yes, like be direct. If you would have told me the real answer, hey bro, I'm not gonna lie, you don't have the money and you need to have the money by this day, or you need to go home.
Somebody go back to my dean. Oh my god, what? Wait a minute, y'all. Can we talk about that really quick? Remember how I told y'all, when I went to the provost office on Friday that week, I said, the provost isn't making any decisions. You need to go back to your dean or college and have them handle it. So it's like, I've been told. So my question is, then why have I been given
They've been
this
giving
runaround? It just came down to that.
Yeah. I'm like, are you serious? They've been giving them. They purposefully gave us a runaround. I don't know. Maybe some.
No, honestly, you're right.
Are scared of her. They've been giving us a runaround because what they told me is, what you call it? My advisor told me, and this is not his fault because he's trying to hint it towards me. I guess they don't want to like,
I get it.
all students like and get themselves in trouble, which I understand because my advisor is actually a really good advisor. He was in the hospital with his son and still picked up for my calls. He's a guy.
Everyone's trying to protect their job right now, which I get. Like,
yeah, I get it. People have families. People have things to do. Yeah, I get it. But with him specifically, he was trying to hint at me, if you get a departmentaire's approval, that will hold a lot of weight to the class.
And we all did that.
Yeah, we did all those things. And
No, literally.
I guess, yeah.
And more on my dean's email. Like, what?
And ultimately, she just doesn't care. And I think that nigga in that office, Celine, he got his days. He better count his days because he's a problem. He was being so rude in that office, telling people to call parents on the police on my mom.
Yeah. Do you have any contacts? Okay, this is where I might need your help. Actually, like, if you really want to help, girl, this is where I might need you. Any contact of anybody, like whether your mom might know about somebody or anyone, who could possibly give me a $5,000 scholarship at most. And the reason why is because I'm gonna have to take this course somewhere else, and I'm gonna have to find a way to pay for it. And it's like I'm gonna take the course somewhere else. I'm gonna have my advisor sign off on it. Him signing off on it is enough for registration to put it in. If they take it out later, then that's just gonna be, I'm screwed. They'll take it out and be like, oh no, she did. Like, that'll be helpful when I do my graduation application. But for now, today. Okay. Do you think you know, like, if your family can help it, or not, like if you know anybody who's a scholar, because I know you said your mom's well connected, for that I can interview, I can send my resume, I can tell them, I have my full-time job, I could not let that slip throughout the crack, like, you know.
No, I get it. Okay. What I can do is talk to my mom about it because these are the reasons why we wanted to fight for the people who cannot fight.
Like, literally.
Yeah.
I'm somebody who, like, I need this, like, you know, like, not like that, but it's like, I'm one of those students to where it's all on a limit of prayer, you know?
Yeah, it's true.
Like, I pay my tuition, like, everything is literally me paying. And, like, I'm not gonna lie, I work in finance, so, like, typically I make a lot of money. However, I had to pay my past due balance this summer, so all my internship money, I'm just being transparent with y'all, I make $20,000 this summer. I had to pay. I had to put 10 aside for rent, 10 aside for to pay my balance. I didn't get to enjoy any of my money that I made my internships this summer because I had to deal with this balance in order to have my classes for this school year. Now I nanny. I nanny for a family in Georgetown. I had to literally, like, I've been saving because I had to pay for my rent for this semester. I literally had to use my rent money to clear the balance.
Okay.
And of course, my parents at that point were like, okay, like my parents did reimburse me because like they were like, this is like going too far.
What you can do, but I can talk to my mom for you. But what you can is write a detailed essay on your situation.
I am a published author. Like I'm putting Howard on the map. Like I am doing so many I'm a student leader.
Yes.
Like I do so much shit to where it's like, what? But the grades all they care about.
Yeah, and you need to.
I mean, I also don't think it's crazy for them to care about grades. I mean, this is a school. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like Howard definitely like within Howard culture, it like forces us to like also care about other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the same boat. Like I said, I'm in the section of the drum line. I'm an ambassador, a student ambassador. I'm part of the community choir. I'm in like
Any of your
Atrial
ambassador friends
Robotics.
for guidance?
I'm in NS. I'm in NSB. Like,
Okay, but for me, like, did you talk to anybody in student ambassadors for guidance?
Because
me?
I'm calling
Yeah.
I'm right now. I can add her to the call.
Okay, can you please add your mom?
Yeah, hold on.
Okay, thank you. Like, let's go there today, because I got time.
Bruh, this is like,
We're gonna handle today.
this is so insane to me. Like, oh my god.
Right, if you can take if we can secure scholarships or something, you could take at least 4 classes somewhere else and still be on track.
Bro, I'm gonna have to, but like,
That's what I'm saying, and it's like, I think we gotta set up for Plan B's.
Hello.
Plan B.
Guys, this is my mom, Miss In-Law.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going, ma'am?
Can you guys tell her your case, because she already wanted to bring this to the media in general, but it's I'm only one student. It helps to have multiple voices.
Yeah, of course. Hi, so I'll start. My name is Kamaya Gomez Kim. I am a current graduating senior, management major and econ minor from California. And my case, I had some financial aid hold, just like due to a delay with their third-party verification system. And so my aid was not officially released until January 24th, which can be blamed on so many different things, but that's when I received my aid. However, that was the weekend before the snow day. The snowstorm, yes. So now I'm like, this was not my complete package. I was expecting more. Wow. So I was sick during this week, but I still logged on every single day at 10 a.m. into the Solution Hub. That was oftentimes, like, they were not accepting students within it on time, and I would state my case. Well, after I was getting no solution, we paid out of pocket right then and there on the 29th. The full amount out of pocket, which we really didn't have, but we had to just dig it up. I saved rent money, all of it. So the registration hold was then lifted at 8 a.m. on the 29th. But because my advisor did not do his job, he never cleared my prerequisite approval. So I was emailing him all day, trying to figure out, like, hey, I need my courses. He didn't respond. Then I reached out to my department chair, and he told me to contact the associate dean. I did. She instructed me and said, okay, I can help you with your case. She said, come and see me on February 3rd. Right. She told me on the 30th. So after I was told to see the dean of my school on February 3rd, after the 30th, I stopped trying to register. On February 2nd, I did email Mr. Street, who is the vice president of the enrollment office, and I explained the situation to him. He never responded. I was okay, cool. On the 3rd, I met with the dean, like she asked. That's next Tuesday, and she emailed registration on my behalf, like she said she would, asking to put me in my courses. Mr. Sullivan in the enrollment office emailed back immediately and said, your request has been denied, da 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 da. And then I've been on the
that's the same one who said they were calling the police on you, Mom.
What's his name? Mr. Sullivan. Mr. Sullivan?
Yes.
Okay. And then after that, I was on a howl runaround. I've talked to every dean, administrator, ADC, Vincent, emailed the president. Like, I talked to everybody. Oh my God. I have gotten no solution. Like, it's completely like, they sent out a mass email to all of the students who have been pending an answer today saying it's been denied. Da, 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 da. Like, they sent us all the same email. Oh, no. You can't just deny everybody and people have these circumstances. Literally, they just sent out a mass email. Oh no, this is disgusting. That's my situation. It was my dean told me to see her on the 3rd. I followed suit and I was going out. Oh my God.
And then the other guy, Richard.
Yes. Hi.
Yeah.
Hi. How you doing?
Hold on, guys. I'm gonna put y'all on hold because I'm planning on. Actually, I'm booking a car right now. Hold on one second, baby. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I want to hear all of these complaints because this is good. I'm gonna write it down because I'm gonna actually ask you guys, can we hold a conference meeting so I can document and take every information down so that I know when I write my press release or press whatever and do my whole due diligence that I have accurate documentation and obtain times and dates. But hold on right now, okay, dear? Hold on one second.
Yeah, my mom is off next week, so she got the time, y'all. Don't worry.
Perfect. Yeah, we're getting this handled today. Like, hey, to that person that's like, this is done. Like, they play.
Yeah,
so
there
hard.
has to be some kind of compensation because it's already very late in the semester. But
Right.
hearing you guys' stories, like I was gonna give up, but hearing this, like, and my mom.
I told you, I was like, we're not giving up. I told you that's the first thing.
Yeah.
Like, we were chatting anonymously on Fit. Like, what?
Yeah.
And then
That's,
what
Another student has reached out to me. Let me see if I can get her to, or.
I will say though, like I think the cool part about everything is like knowing that like it really is the provost and how the faculty members of the school don't necessarily agree with it. Because even with me, like in engineering, the professor, like
my mom is trying to put her name out there.
Yeah,
so
like
that people know.
my professor was straight up like he was like, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little hard right now. Like I mean, like my dean was straight up of saying like how this is no guarantee and you know all these things like that. And I think it's because they knew behind the scenes what it was, and he did something that there's like a different angle that they could possibly go at and stuff like that. But I mean, yeah, from what I was told, now my advisor is not necessarily emailing me.
So see, no advisors are doing their job. That's the biggest part that I learned is I'm not the only person who's advisor. Like, let them for that.
No, not at all, not at all. Especially
Yeah.
Professor Ash. Sorry, keep going.
Yeah, I have a good advisor, but the thing is, like, people have to look at people's circumstances in general.
Right, literally. That's like a mass email, like your mom said, makes no sense.
Bro.
Because my advisor, he reached out to me on January 2nd. That was the day my uncle died, and that was really a strain on me and my family. So they have to listen to people's cases in general.
I think I understand that a business can't be run without like deadlines are real for a reason. Like I understand that. Like that's obvious. But I feel like when you have just like definitive straight evidence that there is a problem.
Hello?
I feel like
Okay guys, I'm sorry, I'm back. Okay, young man, what's your name?
Hi, how's it going? My name is Ajar Krishan Carter Jr. Mechanical engineer major from Biloxi, Mississippi. And long story short with me.
I go back at one time, but go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, hi, sorry. Long story short with me,
I'm Mississippi, the other one is from California. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
This is a lot.
Yeah. I'm a military household, so we used to travel and stuff like that. But I'm part of the fall 2023 cohort of transfer students, and so when I transferred into the school, on the website, I was told that we'll be given a transfer scholarship, and that scholarship was not on there when we actually got to the school, and I actually asked about it, and then they told me that's something that possibly still gonna get like deferred to the following semester, and it just never happened. So then it straight up just never happened that full year. And then the following year, they start offering scholarships to transfer students, but they do it for fall 24, spring 25, or fall 20. Like basically starting that fall, they started admitting it, but they're not going back to give it to us. So like we don't have access to that. So with that being said, the transfer scholarships is the only scholarships that we have like of 8 of the school. So we don't get anything. So after transfer, if you transfer in that year, and I have some friends that definitely have, we have to pay the entire tuition like on our own. So like out of pocket or private loans or something. And so because of that, I was doing my best, to find like loans and whatnot that would adjust for me. And recently, there was a loan that I was supposed to get, and my family's credit history changed, and because of that, we basically got denied. And I didn't know that, I didn't expect or assume that I was going to get denied of this. If so, I would have, handled it differently, obviously. But I got denied, of the loan that we usually begin for the past couple semesters. And because of that, I then had to make like some last minute decisions. The loan denial also happened the week of the snowstorm. So because of that, I didn't have the opportunity to be able to like reach out to too many people. Because of that, because we're virtual, because we're remote, and I also had the assumption that
Because this rule does not do well. We never charge us for our own system of communication.
right. And so because of that, that was the case that I was in, and after that, I'm trying to figure out what are my best and quickest options, and I finally, I get the funding to proceed, but it ended up being like the week that like we got back to school on Friday, and then we had the weekend, and then the next week, so the week after the snow, that's whenever I had the funding to get everything handled. So literally, if it was extended just a little bit, or if the snowstorm didn't have happened, everything would have been taken care of financially. But because it still missed that window within like 72 hours or so, I was no longer eligible. And so I reached out. I'm a student ambassador as well, so I'm kind of connected with some of the people in the administrative building. So I was reaching out to them as far as assistance. And even my advisor, he told me this is something that usually would have just been done on a departmental level approval. And he would have been able to get it done as long as you have, the prerequisites, and you have the funding, and you have like the hold lifted, and you have like approval from your teachers, then he could do everything. But he said this year that's not the case. So I talked to him. I gave everything I needed. He told me about the situation that like it's been looking like, and I also did my best to like just still show up to all my classes, and take all my quizzes, take all my tests. So I'm not physically behind in the courses, but I am behind in the sense of like, enrollment. So now I'm there every day, and I'm just doing my best to keep afloat. And then I'll go to my advisors and I'll talk to them. I mean, not my advisors. I talk to like my dean and stuff. And he even has me like to get written statements from each teacher telling me that not only have I been taking the class, but I'm permitted to continue taking the class. And I've gotten that via email, and I have that in writing. And then through talking to Ms. Pluff, she told I was getting that situated, and then my dean also requested of me, kind of last minute. I wish she was so much sooner, but to make like written statement of what I was going through, to add to his memo so he can present it to the provost, and that's what he did. And I woke up this morning with a mass email of being denied like everybody else. And
she's not looking at any personal things. She keeps talking about government laws, and these are extraordinary circumstances. And the snowstorm was not anybody's fault. Like that was what they call an act of God or whatever. So
what?
The snowstorm kind of hindered you.
Yeah, I mean.
They call it an act of fate. The snowstorm.
Oh yeah. They're saying the snowstorm is an act. I'm sorry.
Like that's not controlled by law.
Oh, okay.
That's not control you or them. So they knew there was an act of fate. That's what that's called. That's kind of called. It's an act of fate, and they just did not care about extending it at least a week because the snowstorm really did hinder people.
I mean, it did.
At least a couple of days.
Like at least 2 days, right? At least 2
Yes, or
It should have been a week. The same amount of time they closed down the school, they should have opened it up for those same amount of days.
Or even if that was still the case, they needed to be more like accessible.
I come back at 1:20. Okay. Hello?
Yes. No, I was just saying, even if hello?
What you say now? Oh, I'm a teacher, so I'm telling these people I come back because I'm a teacher for pre-K, and they can't really get up.
Oh, okay.
So I have a quick question really fast.
They blankets inside they look back today after this Friday. Okay, go ahead.
Hello. Okay, so my quick question is that I know where I need assistance in any way possible, and I'm going to reach out to other hours students. If now I'm not to take, because I was told that I could take a course or a couple questions on another school. So, because I'm technically enrolled, I'm enrolled in one course. There's a program so I can take another course in the community area. So if y'all know anybody at all, I'm gonna make sure I send you my contact, all my information, who has like scholarships or like emergency funding.